smack, getting smacked. And welcome back to Swerve Outdoors. I am in Pensacola, Florida, filming the third part of the series, Fishing Florida. Last week I was in South Florida with Jules and Will, fishing for peacocks and redfish, but now I'm in the Panhandle, which is a little bit more my speed. We're gonna be doing some surf fishing, some shark fishing, just pretty much looking for whatever bites, but super excited. So I pretty much just drove down here from Birmingham, Alabama, with not much of a plan. We're pretty much just driving around looking for a place to fish. We got a place in mind that's in my maps right now, so we're headed there and I will see you when we get there. Alright guys, I think I found the perfect spot. It took a lot of driving and a lot of you're not supposed to park here. But I finally found a spot far away from a lot of people. There's no one here. Super secluded, so we're gonna get the kayak off my car, load everything up in the kayak, and then walk it down the beach and find a spot where we're not close to anyone. And we're gonna catch a big shark and hopefully some pompanos. Stay tuned. All right, we are pulling the kayak. It's hard. I don't have anyone on this trip to help me out, but we're moving down the beach. I'll see you when we find a suitable spot. All right, I have found a spot. Not many folks around me. There's only 2 other guys fishing out here, so we're gonna get this shark rig set up first to just get that out there. It's gonna be a little hard because there are some breakers out here. It ain't gonna be the easiest paddle out, but I got a life jacket, so we should be all right. But let me get this set up and we'll get the GoPro and kayak this bait out. About to launch, bait is on the kayak. Let's get out on the water. Here's another. Time to go. Sorry for the bad audio quality. Can't bring a microphone out here. As you saw, I just got smashed by waves. Alright guys, so this is actually the tail piece of the bonita, not the head. She's going in the water. Bait is dropped. We are headed back in. Like I said, apologize for the audio. It's too dangerous to bring a mic out here. It's a guaranteed loss. All right, everybody, shark bait is out. Pretty far, like probably 300 yards. I got 600 yards of 100-pound braid on that reel, so she's probably 300 yards out there, but y'all just sit and wait. It's like 3 o'clock, so we're gonna get a big shark. Stay tuned. And also we're gonna get the other rods back out there, the small rods with shrimp, mullet, and catch a redfish also. Stay tuned. All right, next rod has just shrimp on it, looking for pompano or whiting or whatever else, maybe even a Spanish mackerel, but let's get it out there and then it's just a waiting game. All right, everybody, it got a little western out there. Started getting really windy and just white caps like crazy, so couldn't even really keep a bait out there. Everyone else around me was leaving too, so I was like, if the locals are leaving, I should probably go too. But it's about an hour or so dark anyways, so I'm leaving the park. I'm gonna go get some food, and then I'm gonna come right back here and find us a place to camp, so we'll see you then. All right, everybody, I am at the campsite. I didn't even let y'all know where I was today, or am right now. I'm at Fort Pickens. It's in Pensacola, Florida. Really cool. It's kind of like an island almost, but it's an old fort on here. So Jeep is right here. Campsite's not set up yet, but it's a cool little, got a little picnic table, a little bed, and there's all sorts of people out here. Really cool vibe out here. So I'm gonna get the tent set up and everything. See you then. All right, everybody, camp is set. Tent is up, Jeep's right next to me. Come check it out inside. Pretty roomy. We actually have a cot, so one person tent. But compared to what I'm usually doing, this is luxury camping because we have a cot. We're actually elevated off the ground, not sleeping on the ground like we usually are. But I will see y'all in the morning. All right, everybody, I just woke up. It's 5 in the morning. I'm trying to be quiet because everyone's asleep, obviously. But it's 5 in the morning. Sun comes up in an hour and a half. So we're gonna run to the bait store. It's about 30 minutes away, and then we're gonna come right back and hopefully, like I said, fish the tip of the island. So see you then. All right, we are at Gulf Breeze Bait and Tackle. Gonna get a bonita, some more rigs, and some more bait. So I'll see y'all in a second. All right, everybody, headed back to Fort Pickens from the bait store. See y'all there. All right, guys, the beach looks pretty good today, but there's a lot of people. So I already dragged my kayak to my spot. I couldn't even film it. I had to rush. People out here got beach carts and stuff, you know, so they can walk a while. So I have to drag a kayak. So I had to drag it about 200 yards to get away from people. So I'm worn out, but I got the rest of my stuff, cooler and backpack. So we're headed back to the spot. We're gonna get some rods out. So stay tuned for some pompano action, redfish, and hopefully a big shark. All right, guys, first rod is out. It has sand fillet on the bottom and shrimp on the top, and of course tipped off with some fish bites so everything stays on a little bit better. So we're in a perfect little trough here. You know, what we're looking for on surf fishing is there's always a sandbar, but where it kind of dips off and it comes back up is where those fish collect. So I think we're in a good spot. It's early, 7 o'clock in the morning. So let's get this next rod out. All right, guys, I got 3 rods out behind me now. This one in the middle, it literally has 12-pound line on it. I have 30-pound mono for the rest of the rigs, but this has 12. So hopefully, a lot of times when you're fishing clear water, the water's getting a little more clear, the fish can see the line, especially when you got fishermen all up the beach. So you want yours to stand out from the rest of the fishermen. So we got 12 pounds, super light. We're gonna have to fight it really slow. But I've been walking back to my Jeep, and every time I go, people are catching pomps. So the tide's coming back in, so the pompano seem to start coming in closer. So it's really a matter of time before we get a bite. 2 rods for pompano, 1 still with mullet out. So still don't have the shark rod out. We're waiting on that because the pompano bite's picking up. So we're probably gonna wait till like midday to run the shark rig out. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna get one. Just wait. Rod is screaming, guys. We're following him down the beach. Nope. Oh, he knows he's hooked now. Oh my Lord. It just came off. Dang. That was a big one. Oh, I just got taken. Guys, my rod just got taken in right behind me. I'm on. This thing literally just got pulled in the water. I'm fighting a shark. It comes off. Now oh, this is a small rod too. Gonna be careful with them. Oh yeah, it's white, whatever it is. Could be a pomp. Could be a pomp. It's running to the side. Yeah, I think it's a pompano, guys. All right, I'm gonna go get him, guys. Nice pump. Let me show them to you guys. pump here. I'll get them in, let me go wash them off. Keeper pump for sure. Oh man. Nice pump here. Like I said, I was fighting that big shark. That shark was running me all the way down the beach. I turn around, next thing you know, my rod's in the water, so. But when there's some, there's more, so we're gonna get back out there. I'm gonna release this guy. I don't feel like keeping him. All right, guys, Pompano's going back. He's looking good. He gone. Swimming right down the beach. That was awesome, guys. We have been grinding. Oh, and we just lost a big shark, but it was big. I mean, he was no stop. But I think, man, I really don't want to go paddle again, but let's just fish for pompano a little bit more. We got the rest of the day for fish for sharks, and yeah, let's see if we can get some more pompanos. Just got hit. I'm on. He's coming right at me. I mean, he's coming on shore, dude. Ah. Oh, this is a lot nicer one. Let's go. Ah. Woo. Let's go. Dude, this is a nice one. Okay, he ate the sand flea, guys. He ate the sand flea. I'll show him to you. Oh, big one. This is a lot nicer one, guys. Beauty here. So he ate the sand flea, and that was on the same rod with the light line. So this is a nice one. I think we're gonna keep this one. He ate the, like I said, he ate the sand flea paired with the shrimp bite on the 12-pound leader. I think we found him, guys. We're gonna get a bait back out there, but this guy's going in the cooler. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. If you can't see behind me, it's getting like it did yesterday. Crazy windy, super rough. Everyone around me has already left, so it's about 3 o'clock. The tide's kind of slack right now anyhow, so I don't think it's gonna be very good anyways. So I'm gonna get everything wrapped up, probably head to camp and get this pompano skinned up, and we're gonna do a little catch, clean, cook with it, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we have made it back to camp for the day, I hope. I guess y'all didn't get to see it. Y'all got to see it in the nighttime, but here it is. It's pretty cool. Jeep pulled right there. Lots of folks around everywhere. But on a little parking spot, bench table, fireplace. There's the little solo tent with a cot. So we are going to get the pompano out, get that thing filleted, get a fire started on this fire pit, and we're going to enjoy some delicious pompano tonight. Stay tuned. Beauty right here. That's a big pompano, guys. I don't care who you are. That's a good one. And that's probably like 16 inches. All right, guys. We got the sharpener, fillet knife. Let's get this bad boy sharpened up before we get cutting on this beautiful pompano. That should be good to go. I'll get y'all a little bit closer so y'all can see the filleting process. Alright, here we go. So what I'm going to do with this fish, cut right behind the fin, up towards that noggin of theirs, and cut down. Then I'm going to spin it around, and I'm just going to slowly cut down the backbone. And I love pompano because they have they're kind of like catfish. They have that skin. They don't really have scales. So you really don't got to worry about a bunch of scaling a fish. I mean, they just cut. It's really satisfying cutting into a pompano, to be honest. Oh, poke through the tail. then come out. We're going to just cut in down the fish, just along that backbone. Sharp knife always helps, which this is. And look at that. Now we're gonna cut, so there's a little bone in here, but we're gonna cut this meat out, of course. Look, I mean, look how big, I mean, that's at the size of my hand. I mean, that's a nice big fillet. So what we're gonna do is, so right here we got a little bit of ribs and that stomach meat, which we don't care for, it's no good anyhow. We're going to cut that out. And there you go, that's your pompano fillet. Now remember, do not use fresh water on your saltwater fish. It won't ruin the meat, but it'll turn it really soft and kind of mushy, and it just really messes up the texture. So try not, you really just kind of pat it dry, especially so when you have blood like this, you just kind of pat it dry a little bit. And if you have to use some water, it's not a big deal. Just don't run it under a faucet, you know. You can get a little fresh water on there. It's not going to be anything crazy, but all right, everybody, we're not going too primitive today. Fire starter, I think it's called a fire log. It's a really good brand. They take a second to get lit, but once they get lit, they stay lit. Firewood. Oh yeah, this stuff's really dry. This should light up nicely. Alright, we are going to let this fire do its thing, get hot, and then we're going to pan-sear this, not pan-sear, or I guess pan-sear the pompano. All I got is some Tony's Creole seasoning in a pan with some spray oil, so gonna be pretty simple, but I did get some rice also. I got some Uncle Ben's rice, so we're gonna let this fire get started, and then we're gonna get to cooking some pompano. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I got the wood smushed down under this grate here, so we're waiting for those flames to die down just a little bit to give us more of a coal bed, and then we will throw the pan on there, spray it down, and throw a piece of fish on there. So once these get down to coals, we'll start cooking. See you then. Alright everybody, the time has come. So we got some coals, it's still burning a little bit, but we're gonna cook right here. Let's get our pompano piece. Pompano fillet right here. We're leaving the skin on, first off, because I don't mind the skin, and second off, you know, this is Swarf Outdoors, you know, we're eating squirrel, so this is luxury right here, so we don't mind a little skin. That's going on. No sizzle yet. Didn't get hot enough, but we got some Tony's here. That's all we're using, really. Just a little bit of Tony's. That's it. We'll call that a day. So we'll let this thing cook, and then we also have some Uncle Ben's rice ready to go. We're literally just gonna pour it in this pan once this starts to get cooked a little bit, cook it all together, and just eat out of the pan because we don't have any plates or anything. So, but it's gonna be good. I can tell for sure. But once this gets hot and starts cooking, we'll add some Uncle Ben's. So, see y'all in a second. It's sizzling now. This is gonna be good. Super fresh. I mean, caught this like 4 or 5 hours ago. Once we flip it on the side, we'll add the rice. Dump this in here, just alongside, just a little bit. Get that cooking with it. All right, guys, this looks just about done. I think I'm gonna take it off and take a little bite, see how it tastes. All right, guys, this is the finished product. Listen to this sizzle. This looks so dang tasty. All right, let's stop looking at it and let's dig in. Perfect. Perfect. That's all I can say. That is very, very good. Really fun to do a solo mission. You know, sometimes in life, I don't know much. I'm young. But sometimes you gotta stop thinking so much and just do. You know, even if it's something as small as coming down to Florida by yourself to come do some surf fishing like I did, you know, whether it's, you know, moving across the country or taking that job, sometimes you just got to do a little less thinking. And I'm glad I didn't think much about this because I really didn't have a plan coming down here. You know, I thought I was going to camp in a state park, and I came down here and it was full, so I came over here and, you know, I found myself on this beach, caught 2 beautiful pompano, and I'm eating them right next to a fire right now for y'all to watch. Things tend to work themselves out in the end, pretty much every single time. So sometimes just think a little less, just do what you're feeling, and maybe one day you'll be like Swerf Outdoors, eating pompano and rice right next to a fire somewhere in Florida. I don't even know exactly where we are. We're at Fort Pickens or something. But the video's not over. We're gonna wake up in the morning. Tomorrow's Sunday. We're gonna wake up and leave around. We're gonna head back to Birmingham around 12 p.m. noon. So we're gonna wake up in the morning really early, probably like 5:30. Hit the beach again, try and get on a pompano bite, and also we're gonna try and land a big shark. Lost that big shark today, but we're gonna get revenge tomorrow. So we're gonna focus in on the sharks tomorrow, but we also want to get back on that pompano bite. So I'm gonna finish eating my dinner, and I will see y'all in the morning to go fishing one last time. Adios. Alright guys, it is 5:30 in the morning. Headed to the gas station to get a little coffee and a banana or something, and then we're gonna hit the beach. I will see y'all then. And good morning. First off, War Eagle. Had to pull out the bucket hat. I'm getting sunburn out here, guys. But you might say, where's all your fishing stuff? See that parking lot behind me? The beach here is huge, but the parking is very limited. So most of the beach here is just unfished because no one wants to walk, you know, a mile away from the parking spot. So what I did is I went down the road here, dropped my kayak and fishing stuff on the side of the road because you cannot park on the road anywhere here. So I dropped it off on the side of the road. So now, and then I went and parked here. So now I'm gonna walk down the street with nothing but a backpack. Hopefully my fishing stuff's still there. And then I'm like a good 500 yards away from the parking spot, and also 500 yards away from other fishermen. So we're thinking this morning. We're trying to think. We're trying to get a good game plan. So I'll see y'all if my fishing stuff hasn't been stolen. And my stuff is still there. Praise the Lord. It's just on the side of the road here, so anyone could come take it if they wanted to, but there she is. All right. What could have been a 400-yard pool turned into a 30-yard pool. Guys, check out the beach this morning. All right, guys, you know the drill. Sand fleas tipped with fish bite. That's the secret out here. Getting smacked, getting smacked. Come on. Pompano, guys, let's stinking go. Nice pompano on the sand flea and fish bite. Sand flea, fish bite combo, super dangerous. Love it, but this guy's going back. We're not keeping anything today. All right, guys, he's going back in. Took him a second, but he kicked off. That's awesome. Took him a second, had to revive him a little bit, but he took off just fine. We're in a, right behind me is where I caught him, so we're gonna get some more baits out. Hopefully we'll catch some more. It is like 8:30 in the morning, so not even late yet. Tide's not even close to being full, so let's get some more baits out there. My rod just got pulled in. I'm on. This one makes number 3, guys. Number 4, fish bite sand fleas. Man, all keepers. I have not caught a small one yet. They have to be like 10 inches fork length to keep. This one's definitely past 12, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They hit it so hard. This is the second time it's pulled my rod out of the rod holder and into the water. Sorry I don't have wireless mics, they're dead right now, so audio's not great. I have the shotgun mic on, but you can't hear me from far away. Okay, but we're gonna release this guy. All right, guys, going back. Gone. All right, guys, that makes number 4. Like I said, everything I caught today and yesterday has been a keeper Pompano. Super cool. If y'all are curious, I want to show y'all where I'm catching these fish. So if you can see, right there is where the waves are breaking, because that's a sandbar. But as you look a little bit left, it gets a lot more calm because there's really no sandbar here. So I'm tossing literally like right in here. I'm tossing probably 40 yards off the bank, not far at all. These pompanos just cruise along the bank. So if y'all wanna come out here and do this same thing yourself, you really don't need crazy tackle. The 2 rods I'm using are literally both just bass rods, and I put a 20-pound braid matched with a 12-pound leader. So light line, sand fleas, fish bites, it gets it done. Let's catch some more. Let's catch some more before I have to head back to Alabama. We're on again, guys. Oh, wow. Whatever that was huge. It just broke me off. I just saw it go out there. Oh. I saw it swim off. Oh, it's a pompano, guys. I see it. It does not like that it's hooked. That's what I'm saying about 12-pound line. It's gonna catch you fish, but it's risky because I just got cut off by a pompano. So I know it was a pompano. I could see him running down with the. Sadly he has a hook and weight in his mouth now, but it's the way it goes, I guess. Let's get retied and we'll set the drag a little less. Hopefully that won't happen again. But I mean, he cut it with his fin somehow. They have really sharp backs. So we'll see you in a second. Hey guys, school of Spanish mackerel right off the beach. Got your lure. I'm on. I'm on a Spanish mac. I saw a school of Spanish mackerel off the beach. I ran to get a gotcha lure tied on. We're tight, guys. Light tackle. Mackerel will cut you off, so hopefully we don't get sliced. Spanish mac, dude. Spanish mac, baby. On the gotcha lure. You can throw pretty much anything. Once these guys get fired up, you can see them schooling right off the beach. Once they get fired up, guys, you can pretty much throw anything at them. But a gotcha lure is amazing. They might have left. I want to go get some more, but let's get this guy back. Going back in. He gone. All right, guys, that is a wrap for part 3 fishing Florida. I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. Super fun video. Please like and subscribe. And next, we'll finish off this series with part 4, back down in the Panhandle, but we're really gonna go after some big sharks, trying to catch some sharks off the beach with my buddy Jack Farrell. So super excited for that. We'll see you on the next episode of Swerve Outdoors.